Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Doc coming at y'all once again. Now I'm doing this part two video, to the last Ciara review. I'm basically talking about what went wrong with Ciara's album, Fantasy Ride, the whole thing and everything. Like, it's not necessarily negative, like I said. It's positive, but just some pinpoints of things that could have been done differently to really save the project. So one of the things is the fact that the album leaked out back in December. Songs been leaking out before that though, and well, I wouldn't say the album leaked out. I'll just say songs from the album leaked out, and people assumed it was going to be like the mixtape, and that she was going to, do some new songs and put on the album and stuff like that. Well, I've been talking to some people and all that, and people have been basically saying that the reason they didn't pick up the album is because they already had it for free back in December. So why are you paying for it now? Especially in this time, with the recession and everything like that. So people are really feeling like, okay, I just got this free product, so I'm going to pay money for it, months later, just for a book and all that, So that's how people are looking at it, and I, the negative side of me, feel that same way, but the positive side of me is like, okay, but it's a hot album though, and it's better quality for one, and it's like the album is just like, it's crazy. Like I said, it's a great album. Ciara is at her best vocally on the album, and it's a great album that start to finish. But at the same time, these songs have been out for a minute, and what would have been wise was to go to the studio, do some more songs. I know she got some new songs up here like "Tell Me What Your Name Is" and "G Is for Girl," "Love, Sex, Magic." What other song is up there that's new that haven't been out? Oh, Pucker Up. Those only songs that didn't really leak out before, but like the other songs been out, and people are feeling like, why am I paying money for it? So, like I said, should have went in the studio, record some new songs, and just, help the situation more. Another thing, the singles. Like when High Price came out, that was a little too early because the album wasn't finished, so I understand that. But with Go Girl was not the best choice to go with. I'm a music lover. I love music. I'm passionate about it. Especially the business aspect of it. So I know when something's right and when something's not right. I had this feeling. I was telling my friends this too. I was like, Go Girl is not going to be a big hit. I can just feel it because it seems like the same formula that they did with Chris Brown with Kiss Kiss. Because remember, when he came out with Wall to Wall, it was a flop. Came out with Kiss Kiss, big hit, #1. So, just because they're all on the same label, Chris Brown and Ciara are virtually the same type of artists, they felt like, okay, put T-Pain on this, is going to be a big monster hit. It was never like that. And the video was big though, the video was great, but the song itself, it took me a while to really get to it, to really get into it, and at the end, I liked it, but it was too late for that, and should have just, went with a dance track, like a big dance track, because Ciara is a dancer and she's a singer. When you get, and she's an amazing dancer, so it's only right to have a big dance track as your lead off single just to make the whole album explode. Like, Go Girl is like, it's an upbeat song, but it has that little slow groove to it, and it's not like big, it's not, you know what I mean? So like when she came with Goodies, that's her debut album, so people was really getting onto her evolution. She came with Promise, even though Promise was a ballad, it still had that thump to it, still had that, that big production on it. And when you get to this Fantasy Ride, your third album, this is when you're supposed to be at that height. This is when you're supposed to be at the highest level, and this is when you're supposed to have like the big track, the big production on the track and everything like that. And Work, was considered to be a lead single and all that. I really believe they should have went with that, like a Work-esque type of song, to where it's a big dance track that would attract people to the project. And Go Girl was not that type of song. Never Ever was not that type of song. Love, Sex, Magic, I didn't expect people to really get into Love, Sex, Magic. I liked it from the get-go, but I really didn't expect people to get into it like that because it's not your average Ciara song. But people got into it. Top 10 hit on Billboard Hot 100. Top 5 hit over in the UK. Her first top 5 hit there since O back in 2005 when it peaked at #4. So she's getting some winning points with, you know, the Love Sex Magic, releasing that. Um, then the proposed next single is Tell Me What Your Name Is, but they're trying to switch that now to release some work to pop and rhythmic and Like a Surgeon to urban. So I mean, I can see that working and then releasing Tell Me What Your Name Is after the fact. But she just need that dance track though. She just need to show people that she's the dancer, you know, the upbeat dance track that you're going to hear in the club and all that. Love Sex Magic is that song, but it's not like that club banger though. I mean, it's a club banger, but not that club banger. You know what I mean? So that's what she need to do. And what else? So got the singles out the way. The promotion is right though. The promotion, she's been promoting everywhere. Never ever though. Never ever perform Never Ever Again. I mean, it's a good song, and it was good to perform for the first 2 times just to get people warmed up to the song. But you got Love Sex Magic, and your performance on SNL, the performance on SNL was like crazy. It was ridiculous. So I mean, she killed it. And then, you know, also on Ellen, she did her thing on Ellen performing Love Sex Magic. So I mean, it's just getting people more used to her performing Love Sex Magic as opposed to Never Ever, because Never Ever right now, I mean, it's doing this thing on urban radio, but your main attraction right now should be the pop crowd, because you already got urban covered, but you need to try and get that MTV crowd. BET got you covered. Getting that MTV crowd is what's, you know, what you should be doing. And you know, she got the MTV skits going right now too, so that's, you know, extra promotion. So I mean, everything's right over in the UK. The album debuted at number 9. That's her highest debuting, you know, peak over there on the chart. Like, Goodies peaked at number 26. I mean, The Evolution peaked at number 16 or 17, I believe. Cause that album virtually got no promotion. It got a little bit of promotion, but not that big promotion like she is right now. And not only that, but she's about to go on tour with Jay-Z for 10 cities in the U.S. She's going on tour with Britney Spears overseas. So, I mean, she got the good promotional aspect around that's very good. The only thing that could have saved this whole project was the fact was that she should have went in the studio, recorded new songs. Also, she should have, you know, gone and chose better singles. And not only that, but the Fantasy Ride album, like I said, the album was good start to finish, but you know, because it was supposed to be 3 discs at first, Groove City, Crunk Town, and Kingdom of Dance, she should have done like little interludes. Since she canceled the whole 3 disc deal, just put like little intros and interludes in between the album to really give it that Fantasy Ride feel that was supposed to be. So I mean, that would have been a good example. But you know, from what I'm hearing right now, she's supposed to be going in the studio with Red One. You know, if y'all don't know Red One, he produced Just Dance for Lady Gaga and stuff for Kobe O'Donnell's. He's basically like a big producer over at Epic Records right now. So, you know, I heard she's going in the studio with him, so maybe it's a re-release coming up. You know, people saying it's supposed to be coming in December. That would be wise to do, come out with a re-release. You know, just re-releasing the album, that's, you know, putting more songs up there and really giving it that promotional push, and just come out with a big dance record, that's going to help save the whole Fantasy Ride thing, because the album is too good to go to waste. I mean, you know, the album artwork is great itself. You know, you took your time with it. You know, put your all into it, and, you know, you don't want to just see it fail like that. So I think the best thing to do is come out with a re-release later on in the year, especially around Christmas. And that's why the Evolution sold real well, too, its first week, because it came out in December. So, I mean, come out with something in December, come out with that big dance track, and just, you know, start picking the right singles, and Fantasy Ride's going to, you know, do its thing. And I was also questioning, was Jive Records doing, you know, a method that I was thinking about before, come out with the kind of mediocre but good songs as the lead singles, and then save the big bangers for, you know, the rest of the singles to keep the interest flowing with the album. So, you know, that's a little thing to think about. But, you know, that's the end of this video. I'm going to catch y'all later with some more stuff, and get at y'all later.